Sometimes you've got to break down a door to make a point. Hello, y'all!
Hello, and welcome back to A Story We're Telling.
Where we review LGBTQ plus representation in films, TV shows, music videos, all things media. And we tell you if it's good, bad, or just plain weird.
I think this one's in the weird category.
Yeah.
We're learning lots about humanity. How fragile it is.
Yes.
How important it is to live your life to the fullest.
Yes. How fragile blood vessels are.
Yes, we're just bags of water, really. It's true, actually. We're just bags of water.
We are like, what, 70% water?
Something like that.
Or is that what the Earth is made of? Is the Earth like humans and we're both 70% water?
Anyway,
Yes.
we're back with Interview the Vampire.
Yes.
With the sixth, episode 6. Of course, the first series and, of course, all the second series to date are available in playlists on the channel. So go check those out if you're new.
Absolutely.
And Patreon is the place to go if you want to see the whole
Patreon's
episode.
a place to be, baby cakes.
Yeah.
Like the amount of content on there.
Loads of people over there having fun. So
And everything comes early on there as well. So, as do I.
It's not a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing, is it?
So I feel like Louis is just quite a vulnerable person. Doesn't really know who he is, maybe, and he's being predated upon by these older, more powerful, more devious demon vampires, demon twins, if you like. And I don't think that's fair. If you like this video at any point, then please like it. And if you have comments about how awful Armand is, then let us know that too. I want to see who's team Armand, who's team Lestat, who's team Louis, and who's team Daniel.
If you're team Lestat at this point, you're a bit late. If you're team Armand, you're a bit twisted. If you're team Louis, poor you. And if you're team Daniel, why?
I love that. I love that part of the Bible where
Sorry, what? It's the second day of January.
where God made heaven and the earth and all that shit before he made light. So he made all of it in the dark.
Oh yeah, how did he see?
How big is the Talamasca? Who funds you guys? Do you work with nation states? Can you protect me?
From being killed? No. We're particularly poor at keeping our assets alive.
I'm not an asset.
You fear Armand. You should fear the other one.
What's the ask?
My superiors have a list, a few hundred questions they'd like you to weave into your interview, and I'm
Ooh.
professionally charged to press you to include them.
And apart from your charge?
I think it would.
Sorry, can someone just confirm who this guy is? Because I don't know because I thought he was working with the government to uncover the vampires, but now he sounds like he works for the Coven of Vampires.
No, I think he works for some kind of international group of mortals trying to who are cognizant of the presence of vampires, but want to find out more about them and how they operate.
Right, sum that up into a title: the International Mortal Group, Cognizant Mortal Group of Vampires.
I don't know. He called them Talabasco or Tallahassee or Tobacco. I don't know.
I remember you racing back from rehearsals to tell me how ambitious the conceit was.
Well, I was following your advice, wasn't I? I didn't want to bring the work's anxieties into our home.
This is like couples therapy.
I mean, it's been couples therapy for a while.
What does it mean to die? When you can live until the end of the world, seeing the illusions of one utterly shattered by the other, been eternally young and eternally...
Oh, shit. It looks like Claudia's notebook is making the rounds amongst the trio. But I'm wondering whether some of these ideas that are coming through into the play are actually from her memoirs, her diary.
Maybe.
I thought I was being clever, nailing him to the stage.
And what is the end of the world?
Monsieur Leonco, the gentleman whose wealth has made our sacred art possible for the last 150 years. Maître wishes to invite him to attend.
Asking when was the last time they were in communication?
Maybe ask, when was the last time you spoke with him?
The day, the hour, the minute you last spoke with Lestat de Lioncourt.
Plotting, scheming.
Louisiana, early February 1940.
Merci, Monsieur Roger. Illuminated by light.
In retrospect, the buffoon was in the audience.
He's quite a good actor, actually.
I don't know how he does it. I can't multitask for shit.
I know. Imagine that. It's like if you're like a news anchor and you've got someone in your ear,
Yeah.
like a producer. Oh, go on. Ask him about what time it was.
Shut up!
Live from London.
You were an ancient vampire. You could read any mind you want.
I was in love.
You buy that?
I buy that he'd been in power a long time.
This is the thing. He can read their minds, right? So nothing can be a secret from him.
I think it's because, and you saw a bit of it with Lestat, using the power would then spur on the, using your mind reading power again. And it's like, it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy of like, I don't want to manipulate the situation because then I'm the manipulator and I'm already being pegged as a manipulator. And it's like, I feel like, and there is a common thing there where it's like, don't gaslight someone, but when someone's like go-to thing, and then they're trying to like prove you right, it's like, it's of trying to avoid doing negative behavior because you know that as soon as you try and do something that like to prove a point, but you use that negative behavior,
You've already lost.
you've already lost.
Okay.
Madeline, Claudia's immortal beloved. Not yet immortal.
Note to self, everything related to Claudia from this point forward is without written corroboration.
Allez-y, faites vos dessins très ingénieux.
Oh my god.
Des voisins s'en fichent.
Oh, she nasty. Come on, Claudia. Fuck them up. Okay, that was a bit dramatic.
Girl, sometimes you got to break down a door to make a point. Hello?
Hello? Who is it?
Honey, no.
Gotta cut that one.
I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that.
I'm not sure I'd keep walking out. I would go back in the room, close the door. Oh, the door came off.
You gonna run?
Is this maybe the line that's been crossed?
Don't interfere with the mortals.
A lot of noise just happened. Middle of Paris. I gotta clean up. If I don't clean up, you could be in some trouble.
But I'll be like, great, babe. Saves me the cleanup bill. If someone offers to do it, I ain't saying no.
So are these two like romantically involved?
I'm not sure.
Or are they just friends?
But I also kind of like that it's unlabeled. Because, like, there's a bit of platonic love there, but also it could be, you don't know. But I think the idea that it's just confiding in someone who cares about you, and that's a really beautiful thing. And that's also a very, in a way, queer thing of not putting a label on it. So that's quite nice.
Take off your clothes.
I am going through Sam's new
Clothes
pages.
off, face down in the coffin. You can read them to me while I fuck you.
Done.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, that's hot.
Face down in a coffin, why not?
We love a bit of kink. We love a bit of kink.
What's blood taste like? You've bit your lip before.
No, what's it like to drink blood?
Oh, she's a bit too keen. I feel like. Oh. Prediction. Ding! She turns her, because they're having a good time. But turning someone is against the rules of the coven.
Take a sip.
No! Oh, she is naughty.
Pourquoi non?
No.
Because once she starts, you can't stop her. Is the dressmaker you supposed to run out of time?
I won't tattoo.
She says another word, I'll break her arms and throw her out the window.
Pull up a chair. Let's start
choice.
again. She's funny, she's blunt, and it's a long story, but I killed in front of her. Didn't cry, didn't get flustered. And since then, we've been talking.
Is it romantic?
No,
No.
not yet.
Simple line as well, you know? Like,
yet.
not yet. Like,
Leaving the door open.
yeah.
I get to pick one thing for myself, and it's her.
I never made one before. I'm not sure if I can.
No, not you. Not Lestat's blood. I wouldn't want that for anyone.
Good enough for us.
Not good enough for her.
She wants Armand to do it.
You think you're happy with me now? Can you imagine me without the burden of her?
Oof.
Paris is yours, Maitre. I ask for this. Respectfully.
Girl.
They're asking quite a lot of Armand, you know.
Actually, I don't think they are personally. And I'm just going to say it. Like, what she's saying is, look, I'll be out of here just asking for you to turn one person and you ain't got to worry about me again. I think that's a fair deal. Because let's be honest, she's a shit actress anyway.
She was turned before she had the chance to develop her acting skills, mate.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, she's not happy and she wants a companion. And, like, let them go on their gap year abroad in the rest of Europe, you know. Maybe they'll go back to Transylvania together and settle down. I mean, obviously, we know they won't. They're going to die. But, you know.
I don't know they're both dead. The dressmaker might still be alive.
I doubt it. It's a very queer story. But this idea that, like, the vampires have so many rules to follow. And the way in which, as a community, we try to be open, but equally we kind of impose these sort of, like, rules and limitations or restrictions on, you know, what it means to be gay or queer or, like, all the labels and stuff. And I think there is something in that, oh, yes, it's all freeing being a vampire, but actually, no, you need to stick to these rules, blah, blah, blah. And actually, if we all just kind of went a bit...
Everyone just took a chill pill.
And didn't feel like we had to stick to all of these rigid labels, rules, etc.
It's for their own safety.
And actually just embrace the fact that the community is, you know, open. And I get the safety element, but then I think that gets misconstrued with restriction of freedom. And actually the whole point of being in a beautiful, loving community of where we support each other is that we should be free to love and do what we want.
You know what I don't like? And I don't know why it's only now that I've realised this. There aren't any, like, matriarch vampires. All of the, like, makers and their lines, they're all men. And it's men wielding this power of turning... They're all gay men, actually, so that's kind of fun. But...
Tu aimerais être l'une des nôtres?
Non, je vais être avec elle. Mais toi, tu peux aller te faire foutre.
Ooh.
They always think they're different. Stronger. Superior. Tu seras un monstre.
Si tu fais de moi un monstre, tu feras que me transformer en ce que je suis déjà.
I like her.
God, Madeline's thought a lot about her life, hasn't she?
J'ai trouvé l'amour dont j'avais besoin. Même quand c'était un amour dangereux. And I have again.
She gonna be a badass vampire.
I'd love the writing in this. It's so good.
I'd be like, well, I won't need to worry about surviving because I'd be a vampire, wouldn't I?
I'd be thriving. I think it's a bad idea, as much as I love queer relationships.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I think it's a bad idea to turn yourself into a vampire for someone else. You do it for you, you know?
You realise we've seen that already, though.
And how did that go? Oh, well, like you, I'm going to turn you into an immortal person so you can never escape me till the end of time.
No, the difference here is she is going, I want it.
Yeah, but Louis was like that.
No, Louis was basically coerced into it.
So, well, okay, yeah, maybe.
I'd rather have the situation of, I want this, please give it to me, than, trust me, you'll like this. Like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly,
yeah,
you know.
There's a very clear difference there.
Said I would not do it.
Maître in the bedroom, maître only when it's hot or convenient.
That's how I took it.
I had reasoning. The idea repulses me.
Internalized homophobia right there.
We do horror shows so we can eat people. You're fangless.
I love your work, Sam. Apologies.
Well played, Maitre.
Oh, I love it.
It's that drama school bitchiness all over again.
No, but I love the telepathy to like, it's all very behind the scenes. I love it.
You're going to do it?
Yes.
When?
Tonight?
Oh, he's gonna turn up.
We could fail. The woman could turn into one of those drooling revenants you saw back in...
It's one way to end an argument.
I mean, it
doesn't
works.
always work.
It works.
Doesn't always work.
I cannot keep it closed any longer.
I want you to come. I want you to witness.
Oh, I don't know about that.
'Cause it could be beautiful. We can bring one in a good way.
I don't sense that this is going to go well. Because I don't think Armand really does. He just really doesn't like this as a concept, you know.
But why? There's so much to unpack there. Because again, if we're bringing it back to the queer narrative, obviously, that's what the channel's about. That's like saying,
I want a son, but I don't want them to be gay.
yeah, you try and reconcile that, and there is no way to do it without acknowledging the fact that essentially you do not like
Your
yourself.
own existence.
Yeah, there's a lack of self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance there.
Or belief that
And-
things could be different.
Yeah, that's such an interesting thing to choose to have a
Self-hating
fantastical character like a vampire have, right? Because we watch that and we go, I know it. I get that. I know that. Like, and again, it's one of those moments where as queer audiences, we're like, oh my God, there is a layer there that like, you know, we can relate to. And it's
more of a thin veneer, but you know, it's there. Right, so what's the procedure? Suck them dry, they suck you.
Down the dark path.
Just hold on to my voice.
Claudia drank with reverence.
She ever did it? Overcooked it.
not fucking state.
That's a mid-well, that is. Oh no.
Oh no, I've done it.
Claudia, as Madeline perceived her.
Oh, that's cute.
With all certainty, she would be a better companion to Claudia than I ever had. This stranger, my fledgling.
This is quite significant.
Is this first time? First time for everything?
Yeah. Little Fledge. Little Fledge. That's what I would call my guy.
Little Fledge?
Yeah, if I made one. Yo, Little Fledge.
What would I call mine? Puppy.
Not a
cub. Cub. I call
Knowing
cub.
you, though, you would turn a dog, to be fair.
Little cub.
You broke with the coven?
They gave me a choice.
Okay.
I chose. You've remembered what you did to yourself in San Francisco, and you're angry that I erased it.
Is that a mercy?
No, I don't think it is.
Erasing someone's memory of...
No, I don't think so. Because how can you learn from your past if you don't remember it?
But the weird thing is, Armand sees it that way.
You asked me to do it.
Oh. A new twist in the story.
What?
I failed Louis once in my life. It wasn't in San Francisco.
I would never ask you to do
The
that.
pages I tore out of Claudia's diaries, we did most of those together.
Not all of
and
them.
And the ones I did on my own were to protect me.
It's getting out of hand.
See, now I think he's a good person again.
No, it's manipulation.
God.
I spent the rest of my life trying to make up for it. I'll never make up for it.
I asked you to erase it?
Yes.
Don't believe him.
Oh!
Don't believe him. Because if he did, why wouldn't he ask him to do that for other memories, like the memory that we're about to uncover with Claudia in Paris? You know, why is that specific memory the one that he wants erasing? I guess he did walk into the sun. It was quite extreme.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be like, well, there's a list of things.
Continuing on the record, Mr. Malloy, I was a coward. Are you thinking of coming back to Paris?
Trash piles and men who smell like cheese. No, merci. No. We're going to one, though.
I said Gap, yeah. Oh, I don't want them to die now. They look like they're having a good time.
Oh, they are very cute.
Yeah.
I ship them.
Santé.
Santé.
I cannot read your mind.
The architects of our... I made you.
I told Claudia I can feel your love her. We should see him once more. Yes, he loves you.
Okay. Okay, well, let's get the hell out of my soul.
Can we also acknowledge, sorry, I know but can we also acknowledge the fact that, like, there's still moments where they're out in public in, 1950s Paris?
Being gay.
Yeah,
it's true.
And there's something quite nice about that, but also a little bit, because, like, same time period, you put that across the Atlantic and we have something like Fellow Travelers, and you're like...
Well, what year is this? Paris, 19...
This is after the war,
50s.
so this is in the 50s.
Yeah.
Or late 40s.
I mean, I like it.
I love it, but I think it's very... I don't want to use that word idealistic, because I feel like they go through enough queer trauma that they're almost allowed to have this.
They don't need homophobic people.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. Oh shit. What was the deal that was made?
What's about to happen?
They gave him a choice. He chose.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs.
Oh, for fuck's sake. They were nearly home free.
I stand before you in broad daylight at this first ever matinee at the Théâtre des Vampires.
Oh, God.
The jury may be seated.
Advocate, read the crimes for which this iniquitous...
He's not going to let them do Louis, though.
10 minutes to your entrance, Monsieur Leoncoeur.
Stop it.
No!
Stop it.
Ridiculous!
Thank you.
No.
10 minutes.
No.
Where did he come from?
The vampire, Lestat de Lyoncourt.
Ah! What the hell? I did not see that coming. It's all coming together.
What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know who's going to be alive by the end of this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's exciting.
The level of just chaotic drama, unhappy people just putting their unhappiness on other people. Can we all just love each other?
I kind of like that it's being shot in a theatre as well. It makes it feel uber dramatic.
I know, it just throws the drama up in the
That's
air.
good.
Oh. But the fire has to happen, so maybe it gets out of control.
Oh, yes.
Because the theatre burns
Let's stop
down.
trying to predict it. Let's just enjoy it as it comes, eh? How about
No, because I don't like surprises in this show, because it really scares me. Okay, well, as always, please do not follow any of the relationship behavior that you see in this show, because it's not positive, okay?
Or our advice, for that matter.
Or our advice, to be honest. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Yes,
Do
indeed.
make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out our Patreon for all the unedited bits, and we'll see you
See you in the
soon.
next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, if you liked that video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out all of our other playlists and videos.
And if that wasn't enough and you want to get more involved, check out our website at aswtcommunity.com, where you can find our Patreon, blogs, Discord, and merchandise, and much more.
Yes, now do gay shit!